Good morning. Are you sleeping? Say hi everybody. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. But it is currently 8:16 in the morning. I have a few things to do so you guys can see what I do throughout the day. But we're gonna get right into it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up for Vlogmas Day 1. I went to sleep super late and I woke up right now like a few minutes ago, so that's why my eyes are a little bit. My voice is getting a little bit better. It was a little raspier earlier. I just checked the weather. 19 degrees. And I don't want to go outside, but I do have to take my dog outside because he's been holding it all night. Let me put his little bomber jacket on, and then I need to put my jacket on, but I will be right back. So now it's 10 a.m. Basically what I did was, after I walked my dog, I took a shower, got ready, then I fed my dog, and then I made my iced coffee, which is right here. So good. No, but low-key, the s'mores, and it's sugar-free, so it's healthier. It's good. But right now I'm in my computer, I'm in my desktop, and I am going to log into myplusleads just to see how many people I have. Okay, so today's December 1st, and I have 79, and then I have 8 from the day before. To generate leads, what I like to use is my KB Core. I will put in the contact information, and then I have a drip campaign that will automatically send a text message either to a for sale by owner or an expired. So I am just checking where I last sent something. Let me see. And what I like to do is I put their first and last name and their phone number. And then I copy their listing for a FSBO, and then I pin it to the top, and the hashtag is FSBO. And then it automatically starts it. And then for FSBOs, let me tell you guys what it says. It says, hi, their name. It's Diego with eXp Realty. I offer strategic options to selling your home on your own. Variable commission rates starting at 1%. I can provide a cash buyer and fast close for eligible properties. What I mean about cash buyers and fast closings is if you guys are part of eXp Realty, which I do recommend to join, I am express offer certified, which means I can use iBuyers, which is technically investors that will buy properties pretty quickly and do a cash transaction. And that's what I mean by that. And then for the other part that I offer, strategic options. So basically what I would do is if they want to sell their home by themselves, I will help them actually do the whole process. And if I do bring a client to them, they're not going to pay me the listing charge. They're only going to pay me the buyer side. If you guys understand how those transactions work. I just feel like people are lazy when they are editing. And this is what I don't like about, like, when I look at videos. I follow this real estate agent. I'm not going to say his name, but he will share his screen, but he will include everything. The name, the phone number, the address. And it's like, you have my name, my address, and my phone number all up in your screen, all up on YouTube. Now people can track me, and it's like, I didn't want that. People are just so lazy, and I'm just, whatever Monique said from Precious. Now we're gonna tackle December, which is 79, which I'm excited about, because baby, we about to get these sales. Okay, so this one is expired. So for expired, I like to pull up my MLS, So log into MLS. If you guys are from Chicago, I use the MRED. So I copy and paste the MLS number into the MLS just to verify that it's expired. Yep, so this one is expired and they were paying 2.5%. So for that one, let me put their name. Jaklowski. And then this is tedious, but it's also like you're learning how to use KB Core. But then again, you're verifying that you're not wasting your time and sending it to somebody that already has it relisted. We don't want that. Because you're gonna waste your time, they're gonna waste the client's time. So this one is expired. Update. And then for my expireds, let me read you what it says. So for my expires, it says, Hi, their name. It's Diego with eXp Realty. My plan sells more houses and puts more of your money back in your pocket. I will correct what the last agent failed to do and sell your home. I offer variable commission. They're doing the test. They're doing the tornado alarm test. So if you guys hear that, that's what it is. Back to what I was saying. So I say, hi, their name. It's Diego with eXp Realty. My plan sells more houses and puts more of your money back in your pocket. I will correct what the last agent failed to do and sell your home. I offer variable commission rates starting at 2%. So if you guys think about it, it's actually not 2%, it's 4% because you have to pay the other agent. But you know, marketing sells, baby. I'm just gonna check my laptop because on my desktop it's being weird. My KB Core. That's the thing I just don't understand, why KB Core it acts up. So I am going to go to my Smart CRM. So it's not adding them, which is weird. Is KB Core down? Today's great. Today is great. I don't want to re-add them and it's going to send them a text message twice, which means I'm going to have two of the same contact. Let me see. Let me see if I add it over here to see if it's just my desktop that's not working. So I'm going to ask the chat, is KB Core down? Because what the fuck? I actually have two clients that are trying to move January 1st for a apartment or a home. So I'm gonna do follow-ups with that. Let me just check that these properties are still active. Price change. Okay. So those are still active. Perfect. Today's starting to be a great day. Residential rental. And none that are contingent. And what I like to check is all active, back on market, new, price change, and reactivated. I don't like to do auction, temporarily no showings, or contingent because what's the point? You're just gonna waste your time. So now I'm going to add, okay, so how do you guys feel about popcorn ceilings? Because a lot of these properties have popcorn ceilings and I'm just like, nice and shoot 8. And then I'm gonna look for properties for my other client. Let me just check the cities that she said. Okay. Let me see if KB Core is up and running again. The devil is trying me. But make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. if you are liking it so far. Like literally we started with learning how to make iced coffee, figuring out what was wrong with KV Core, opposite leads. Like there's so much that you guys don't even know that happens behind the scenes with real estate. So if you are ready for it, let's go, baby girl. I have this client that she only does virtual tours, and the other day I did a Zoom with them, and the husband wanted to be creative. And he had this ugly orange background, and then I answer and he answers, and I was like, okay, come on, orange. He took it off real quick. We had another virtual tour. What's your biggest pet peeve? You know what my biggest pet peeve, and I'm doing it right now? When people whisper when they're talking to you. So the other day, like, no, don't whisper to me. So let me tell you guys a little bit of a story of my clients that I'm updating right now, which I'm gonna follow up as well. I've been working with them since September, and we've gone on 10 house tours, and all the houses that we see are like an hour away from me, which I don't mind driving to them because it is what it is. So the last time that I saw them, we found this house that they really liked. It was the acreage that they needed, the bedrooms that they needed, the backyard that they wanted, and it was beautiful. It was like overseeing the lake, and you had like all this land. They agreed to put an offer. We get to the last house tour, and they see that house and they're like, yeah, we don't want this one. We want the one we just saw. We want to put an offer. And the husband is very excited. He's like telling me, we want to do this closing. As we're talking, the wife starts crying. And you know, you gotta be a therapist, like, hey, like, it's okay, like, you still have time. You live at this other house, you still have time to move. You're gonna have like, what, 30 to 45 days, depending on how fast you guys wanna move. And then on top of that, they were gonna sell the old house, so they still have the old house. But she was just crying. And I think that put something in the husband's mind, but he still told me, hey, write up the contract and email it to me. I was like, okay, cool. So I get in my car, drive back home, type the contract up, send it to them. And then right after that, I had another tour. So I drove to the other virtual tour. And when I finished my tour, I checked my emails just to see if they sent it back over. Nothing. Call him, texted him, nothing. Then, like 20 minutes later, he gives me a call back. And he's like, Diego, we're gonna pass on it. And I'm like, what? Like, what? And it's just upsetting me and my homegirl. No, so, and then the lender calls me. He's like, hey, what's going on? And I'm just like, they decided to pass on it. I don't know why. So, and every time we see a house, it goes contingent the next day. So the house that they wanted is already contingent. So I can't even like do anything about that. So I'm reading this property's description, right? And it says, like, look how distracted I get. Close to everything, investor friendly, no cap. That's Rich Central right there. And then I have this other client, like literally, it's hysterical to me. So I have this other client, and he keeps submitting properties to me, and all the ones that I send him an email for, like, hey, let's set up a tour, he will respond with like one word. Let me show you guys. Not show you, but let me read it. So I emailed him, and then he sends me an address and says that one. And then I'm like, is that the only one you like to see? Question mark. No response. And then on Thanksgiving Day, he submitted another property, and it's like, baby girl, what do you want me to do? Like, you're not responding to me, and I'm not gonna drive an hour just to show you one house on a virtual tour when I've sent you specifically what you were looking for. Okay, he sent me a property that is $1.5 million that he cannot afford. Stop fucking playing with me. You know what? I'm done with him. Like his budget is $300,000. He submitted a property to me that's $1.5 million. Make that make sense. Please make that make sense. You know what? I'm not even gonna waste my time. So while I send this email, I'm gonna see if KB Core fixes itself, and then I will be right back because this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Over and out. So I think I figured out what's going on. So on my KB Core, on my desktop and my laptop, it's not working. But when I go into my app on the phone, so I go to the KB Core app, right? Pulls it up, and then I go to contacts, and then it shows the ones I just added on my desktop. They're loading over here, and if I click it, it does send a smart campaign. So I think something's going on with the desktop version of it, but it is working on the mobile app. So I'm gonna continue adding my client's info, and then it should work. But the support team doesn't know what's going on. So we're gonna continue. What I like about myplusleads is that it blocks off, if they're in the do not call list, it doesn't populate the phone number, which is good because I don't wanna catch a case, you know what I'm saying? So it is now 1 p.m. and I just finished putting all my prospects onto my KB Core. It's finally working, thank the Lord. And I did get one response from a potential client, and she said, what's she saying? Okay, we can negotiate it. We will talk about it later. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. And I said, perfect, let me know what time works best for you. And then I pulled up the property, and it's a expired property that was listed for $444,000, and it is in Chicago. And I am gonna run a CMA for it. That way I can know a little bit more about what properties are around the area. I'm sitting here on my computer. I filmed a video, I edited a video, and I posted a video on YouTube already. It's a shorts video. I was doing some research about what shorts are, and it's basically the new TikTok. So YouTube is trying to compete with TikTok, and they're releasing shorts, and it's less than 60 seconds that you have to upload, and then it's supposed to magically blow up. So let's see. I did a seller short listing presentation. Basically, it was like 45 seconds, and I show you what to bring to a listing presentation. I'll give you a little preview. This is my Louis Vuitton on the go GM, and it fits a lot of my items that I bring, basically all my items. My MacBook, iPad, and all that good stuff. And this bag fits everything, and it does get heavy, so that's why I have this larger strap. I am 6'1", so I need something bigger than the ones that it comes with. But I'm waiting for the lady to see what time she wants to schedule the phone call so we can set up a meeting tomorrow. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna end the video here, but I know I do have to edit this video and post it hopefully by 7 p.m. today. Whew. But today has been a day, and it's only day 1, December 1st. 31 days of Christmas. But yeah, over and out.